just went up in flames. But my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owners insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Visit George Mangan Insurance in Ocala today at manganinsurance.com. All right, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Let me do a quick look at the weather. Robin will be the amateur weatherman just for a moment here. No mention of rain at all, like for the next week. Right now, the temperatures here at the Paddock Mall, 74 degrees. Expected to reach 91 before we're done today. 66 is the low for tonight. Take that and increase it a little bit each day. We have local warming. 94 tomorrow, 95 Saturday, 96 Sunday, 98 Monday, 99 Tuesday, and then it goes back down a little bit. So, a warming trend. Moving in, Robin.
Okay.
Galen Newnold is on the phone from Life South Community Blood Center. We do not have a 20 after segment today.
Oh, Galen's shocked right now. He's not breathing.
Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. Where are you today?
At the Gainesville today.
So I have a segment that I'm so glad we don't have a 20 after, because this one's going to take a little bit of thinking. You know, you got a little bit. You can sink your teeth into this idea today.
Okay, let's see what you got.
All right, now here's the setup. The job that Robin and I do is to prepare the news. Pretty simple, right? And there's frequently more stories than we use, or for one reason or another, we decide not to use it. Okay. Now, what we like to do from 7:35 till 8 is to, just offer commentary on that news. But I have some stories here that I did not use for one reason or another that I want you to comment on today, okay? Okay, so these are stories that we haven't reported yet. Now, you might have heard them. Somebody might have heard them. But we didn't tell them yet. So this is a first for us. Mm-hmm. And you're going to report.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I do this during News Bites, you guys get all kinds of calls.
That's right. That's right. This is exactly the opposite of News Bites, yes. This is more like what we do at 7:35, except we're going to throw it at you instead of us doing it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm sure Summerfield will be mentioned. They always seem to have something going on.
All right. Let me ask you first, how is the blood supply?
We're right at we're actually at a 4-day blood supply, having a weird week. Usage is going up. A lot of our hospitals have asked us to increase their what they're storing. So we just need people to get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood. A lot of traffic is to be expected on the road this weekend. A lot of people coming in. Apparently people like going to Disney World when it's 100 degrees. So please, just get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
And we want to make sure we thank our two sponsors of that announcement, Palm Garden of Ocala. We love you. And for everybody else, go see why we love them. Take a tour of Palm Garden. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. They know what to do. They are experts. They are a skilled nursing facility. Whether you need short-term therapy for maybe to help you walk a little better, maybe you had some kind of a stroke, or maybe you had an accident or something happened and some surgery, they can help you get through all of that. Sometimes it might take a little longer. Sometimes not. Sometimes you can be an outpatient. Go see what they have to offer. And if you ever have a loved one who might need long-term care, of course, they can handle that as well. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Tell them you heard about it on WOCA. That's kind of a favor for us, because we want them to know that their advertising is making a difference. Mm-hmm. But truthfully, they're just a great group of people. They know what they're doing. They're experts. They're skilled nursing and all of that. So just take a tour. You'll see that I'm telling you the truth. Same with Penn Flooring. You won't take a tour necessarily, but you'll go over there at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, look at the samples in their showroom, and try to imagine what your home or office would look like if you improved the flooring in the place you work or the place you live. That's what we did here at WOCA. It still looks really good after all these years.
Exactly. It's fabulous.
So go take not a tour, but go visit their showroom over there. All right, ready, Galen?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here's the story. The University of Canberra's library had to be evacuated after people noticed an unpleasant smell. It was determined that the smell came from a durian fruit. The durian is a popular food in Southeast Asia, but it also has critics because of its strong odor. There you go. You want to comment?
I've smelled the durian fruit, and it's, how do I say this? It smells like if you were to, go outside,
Right.
work in the fields all day,
Right.
and just smell yourself in the wrong spot. That's what it smells like. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's like this. It almost looks like a pine cone. Have you guys ever seen it?
No, I don't even know what it is.
It kind of looks like a pine cone. It's just, it really, I don't know how you could put it in your mouth because it smells like the worst thing in the world. I mean, it is really, really foul. I mean, it's hard to explain, but yeah, I can imagine how that would make you evacuate a library.
Wow. Do you peel it before you eat it, or do you just chomp it?
You cut it. So you cut it in, and I think I was in like Singapore or something this first time I saw it, and then we had some Filipinos on our boat, the ship, and they were like, oh yeah, we eat this. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. So.
All right, here we go. Ready for this one? They discovered a Sphinx room. Are you ready? In the Domus Aurea, a palatial complex that has been known about for quite a few years, few decades. But during the last batch of restoration work, archaeologists came across a secret chamber hidden beneath the palace. They are calling it the Sphinx Room because it features a fresco of a mythical creature that looks like the Sphinx. Other artworks depict a centaur, birds, and aquatic creatures, warriors, and the god Pan. The chamber is 15 feet high. It's 15 feet high. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm shocked that it took them so long to find it. But when I read the article, I don't know, it came out a couple of weeks ago. All I could think about is, on the History Channel, they have these aliens have visited, and all I could think about is, well, there's another episode, because I'm sure they'll talk about how the aliens planned us to find this room at this exact time because our technology couldn't handle it beforehand. That's every time I think of something in Egypt, I'm like, well, there's another Aliens in Egypt episode 9. So
we had a guy here yesterday from Egypt. He's opening up a new pool, a billiard and buffet in
billiards
Ocala.
and buffet. Yeah,
Yeah, he's like an expert at pool. If you ever want to challenge somebody who's really good at pool.
Okay. I have a pool table in my house.
Oh, really? So you've been practicing?
No, I don't ever play it.
Oh, yeah.
It was my father's. It was more like an heirloom. So from the 1920s.
Wow, aren't you lucky? That is great. That's wonderful.
All right, here's another one. You ready for this story? Actually, we did.
I guess so. Yeah.
All right, we didn't have this one, but we did.
Have you ever seen the shows I'm talking about with the aliens, and they're talking about how they visited, and that's how we got airplanes?
Oh yeah, what was it? The book, Chariots of Fire. I remember reading Chariots of Fire when I was like a teenager.
All that.
Yeah,
all that. Anyway, go ahead.
Denmark's general election will take place June 5th. One politician got creative with his outreach to voters by taking out an advertisement on the website called Pornhub.
I mean, isn't Denmark kind of known for their sexual promiscuity? So why not?
Well, okay, but if that's true, well, if you're Danish and you have that right next door, why go on the internet to look at it? It's next door. Just go.
Because doesn't next door cost money? Just want something free? I don't know, Larry. I don't know.
Are you saying Pornhub is free? Is Pornhub free?
I think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's enough websites on there you can get it free.
It's going to get a lot of hits today.
According to Google, it's the number one searched topic on Google.
All right, the next story has to do with sports parks in the city of Melbourne, Australia. You ready? The city of Melbourne has a mystery on its hands. Somebody has been drawing giant penises in the grass at several sports parks in Melbourne. It is believed that the symbols started appearing sometime late last year. Some of the parks have already been replanted and the grass has been growing. Although the phallic outlines are still visible.
I bet.
Yeah? What do you think?
You know, just imagine, like, if you're the city rec guy. You're like, gosh, that guy's a real Richard. You know? That's what you're saying. It's like, hey, he's making me do all this work.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And, right? I thought I did pretty good at cleaning that joke up.
You did. You did good. You did good. Yeah.
Right, you did a good job, Galen.
You know, everybody who understands, anybody who's read Charles Dickens understands that. So
Yeah.
that makes it useful.
All right, here's another one.
Thomas, Richard, and Harrison. There you go.
In the village of Brittany, France, authorities there are offering a €2,000 reward to anyone who can decipher a message that was carved into a boulder hundreds of years ago. There's a large rock visible only at low tide. It has an inscription on it which is only been noticed a few years ago, but it suggests the years 1786 and 1787. The message is written in the Latin alphabet. At a glance, the letters appear to form words, but upon closer inspection, they only spell gibberish. One line says, Dri ar grio, si ivolo ar virionis baioval. All right, Galen, what do you want to do with that story?
Well, you know, there's a show that I watch, and I'm not sure why I watch it, but it's, you know, The Curse of Oak Island. I'm sure this rock will end up on the Curse of Oak Island. Anybody who's seen it will understand what I'm saying. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you know, that nobody can find a rock with a scratch on it and turn it into something better than those guys from the Oak Island.
But if you turn the letters upside down and make the E's 3s and some of the I's 1s, yeah, I've done this. It says third rock from the sun.
Oh,
right?
my.
Well, there you go. Go get your 2,000 pounds.
2,000 euros, Robin.
2,000 euros. That's probably like $2,800.
I don't know.
Something like that.
All right, a little closer to home. Here's another story. A brewery in Charlotte, North Carolina, recovered its stolen van in just 42 minutes after offering free beer in exchange for information.
How much beer are we talking about? A tap or, you know, a keg?
Let's see.
On what?
3 unidentified criminals made off with the van used by the unknown brewing company. The next day, the brewery contacted the police, but they decided to turn to social media instead. To sweeten the deal, the owner included a free beer keg. There you go, 1 beer keg.
One keg. So what's the name of the brewery? Unknown?
It's called Unknown Brewing Company, yeah.
Well, they could have come up with a better name than that. I mean, you know, breweries have great names.
You would think so, yeah.
And
You
they
would
went
think.
with Unknown?
Unknown is.
Cool.
I'm with you, yeah. That's a lame name.
Well, that's why nobody stole the van. It was probably one of those white panel vans with no name on the side. You know, that they used to capture, you know, small children and innocent women.
So you think it was a marketing ploy, the whole thing?
I don't know if it was or not, but it worked. If it was genius.
It did. It was a great publicity stunt, if it was.
Because if they didn't file a police report, it's not against the law, right? I mean, if they filed a police report and then they're breaking the law. But you know, if they said they went to the police and then they said, no, we don't need your help, we're going to use social media, then that's kind of genius.
All right, here's another one that has
Only
to...
because it worked.
Next
If it
one,
didn't work, you're an idiot. That's kind of how marketing works.
All right, the next one has something to do with drinking. Also, the 2019 Global Drinking Survey came out this week. It turned out that the British are the biggest drunks in the world.
Anybody surprised by this? I mean, the weather's kind of crappy. They can't figure out if they want to be a part of the EU or don't want to be part of the EU.
Right.
I mean, what is Brexit? Is it going to happen? Now they're going to vote on it again for like the 9th time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're more of a mess than we are. So
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but every 5 years, you know.
Every 5 years they vote. Okay.
Gosh.
Here's another story. New data from NASA suggests that the moon is shrinking, which is also causing moonquakes. This is due to the moon's interior cooling down. It has led to the moon becoming about 150 feet skinnier over the last few 100 million years. How do they know that? Wow.
That compression's going to hurt. Well, we better hurry up and get our lunar base up there before all the good ground's taken. There's a website where you can buy land on the moon.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
I
wonder how that happens.
Wait, there's a website that will send you a certificate that says you own land on the moon, but you don't really.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
What do you mean? Larry, what are you trying to say?
You don't own anything. Yeah, you got scammed.
It was a Canadian company. I'm sure it's up in,
Yeah, it's right there with naming a star. Yeah. There's no...
Did I tell you the story? I ran into somebody and they said, yeah, you really don't like Canadians. Like, no, I just don't like the way they drive. Right? Yeah.
You got your...
That happened this weekend, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, my.
Yeah, somebody figured out who I was, and they're like, yeah, you don't like Canadians. I just don't like the way they drive. That was pretty funny. All right.
Another story. For the third time in history, mankind has traveled down to the deepest point of the planet's seabed, the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean. The latest dive...
I swam in that. I swam in that in the Navy.
Did you?
Yeah, we were there, and the captain's like, all right, let's have a swim call. Let's park the boat right here. You could say you swam in the deepest part of the ocean. So I couldn't reach bottom, though, Larry. I gave it a good attempt. Couldn't take it down there.
So down there, I want you to comment on this. They found, of course, life. They discovered 4 probable new species of amphipods. They also found a plastic bag and candy wrappers showing that no place is beyond the reach of human pollution.
But did they clean it up? I don't know if that would be worth anything.
Did they leave it there?
If you took it with you and then you market it on eBay.
Yeah. Well, that'd be another fake. Yeah.
Yeah, but
plastic is an issue. We really do need. I'm dead serious. We need to figure out the plastic issue. It's just such a part of our lives, and it saves lives. I mean, we couldn't do what we do at the blood center without plastic. If you go into a hospital and you look at all the things that are plastic, you'd be hard pressed to ever replace that. But we do need to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, I have one more story for you to comment on. This is the Voynich manuscript. Have you heard of this?
The Voynich?
The Voynich, maybe Voynich, Voynich, The Voynich manuscript is one of the most puzzling artifacts in the world. It's called The Book That No One Can Read. It is written in an unknown language. However, one British academic claims to have finally deciphered it after only 2 weeks of studying it.
Wow.
Cryptographers have been studying it for over a century. Some have dismissed it as a hoax. While that may still be possible, the vellum used in making the document has been carbon dated to about 600 years ago, which makes a hoax unlikely.
Oh, my.
Gerard Cheshire, research associate at the University of Bristol, believes that the mysterious manuscript is a medical compendium written by Dominican nuns for Maria of Castile, the Queen of Aragon. It contains information such as herbal remedies and astrological readings, according to a study published in the journal Romance Studies.
Oh, fascinating.
There you go. What do you think of that one? That's cool.
I don't think I'm going to read that one. I wonder if you can get that on Amazon Prime. I wonder if it's like a free download. It's a picture book, right? That's the one that's the pictograph, just pictures.
We're gonna have to team him up with the other one, the other mysterious message on the rock.
Turn him into that guy. Yeah.
Well, can I ask Galen to break our disagreement that we had this morning?
What was our disagreement about?
Oh, you guys don't disagree on anything.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, they're having the mermaids swim in Sea Life Orlando. And I say it's okay to swim with the sharks and the stingrays and stuff. And then Larry says he wouldn't let his daughter swim with the sharks and stingrays and stuff because they poop in there.
Can I clarify this? First of all, I didn't say I said I would be worried about her swimming.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I didn't say I wouldn't let her, but I'd be saying something to her saying, they poop in that water. And as Jim pointed out, they procreate in that water or release other fluids and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a fish tank. It's not an ocean, so it doesn't spread out really far.
Yeah.
And these animals bite and sting.
So would you let your daughter swim in there?
Your main concern isn't that they poop there. It's just that you're scared they're going to bite and sting.
Well, my concern is everything. She's got no mask on.
And no clothes. She's got a tail and a bathing suit top.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. We'll call them animal fluids is not a valid argument because they have massive filtration systems in there.
Really?
And you swim in a pool, right, where humans do the same thing. There's something like 3% urine in every pool in the world. So, no, I think that's a bad argument. And as far as biting, the sharks and the stingrays they put in these tanks can't bite you. I mean, they're usually nurse sharks. They look menacing, but they can't bite you. I mean, they don't. That's not really what they do.
Oh, they don't bite humans.
Okay.
I'm with Robin on this one. I think you're being just overly cautious with a daughter that you don't have.
Well, my son, I would feel the same way, except he would be a bad mermaid.
No, you wouldn't. You'd like Alex. You would stop him.
I know. I didn't say I would stop the daughter either. I just said I would express concern.
I don't know. You're safer in that water than you are driving.
The three of us disagree. I would express concern. Obviously, you and Robin would not express concern to your children if they were swimming in shark water.
No, we have swum with sharks
once.
Did it in the
not as a job. Not every day.
This would be every day.
Every time you go to Daytona Beach and you're in the water, there's a shark probably within 100 feet of you.
Yeah, but that's
every
the
single
ocean.
time you're in the water.
Yeah, but this is the.
Well, I'm not trying to convince you to change your mind. Robin wanted you.
I was just curious
because we are split on this one. Therefore, it's a 50-50. We needed a 33-33-33, and you're it. So 66 and 2/3%, whatever. You guys win. Larry loses.
Why aren't there mermaids? Why can't the men be mermaids?
Oh, gosh. Nobody wants to look at them.
Sure?
I'm sure.
What about Aquaman? Who's the guy who was Aquaman? I'm pretty sure the women want to look at him.
No,
they like him. I haven't seen that movie yet, but I've seen pictures. He's boring. Buff.
I don't like superhero movies. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was kind of boring.
Well, there you go. Now it's 2/3 against Robin.
That's right.
All right, Gail, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile today, Larry. We're at a couple of places. But we're at Hallmark Fire Apparatus. They make stuff for E1. So really glad to be there. And we're also at the Publix out on Southwest Highway 40. So come by and see us and give the gift of life and donate blood.
And by the way, Appy Hay Egg Pay Attenlay A Day.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
That means Happy Pig Latin.
You haven't done Pig Latin in a long time. I forget that you're a Pig Latin expert.
Is that today?
Today's Happy Pig Latin Day, yes.
You are so good at that. You're
Happy
so fluent.
Happy Attenlay A Day. Yes, I am
He
good.
loves Pig Latin. Do the kids today really get Pig Latin? Is that a thing of the 70s?
I have no idea.
Yeah, or in the 60s and 70s.
I don't know.
Became a thing.
All right, Gavin. Thank you for what you do. And where's the Bloodmobile?
I'm gonna ask some millennials today if they know what Pig Latin is.
yeah, good. Let us know tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's like Banana Bana Bofana, that one. Same thing.
That's the name game.
Yeah.
All right, Gavin. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, bye, y'all.
We'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. 3 people are killed in tornado strikes in Missouri. There's a rescue operation for people trapped in their homes in the capital, Jefferson City. Police Lieutenant David Williams says they're seeing
everything from debris from a rooftop into the street, uprooted trees. We've had damage to vehicles.
At least 9 people are hospitalized. Flooding in Kansas and Oklahoma has some people forced from their homes today. It looks like India's prime minister will be keeping his job.
Supporters of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi dancing in the streets as election results come in. Modi claiming victory and pledging to build a strong and inclusive nation. Official results put his Hindu Nationalist Party on course for a big win, increasing its majority in parliament, a rare achievement in India.
That's Fox's Simon Owen. This is Fox News.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable.
But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms.
Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. Florida's governor is ordering election officials review the cybersecurity of the state's election systems. The request comes more than a week after he was briefed that Russia hackers gained access to voter databases in 2 Florida counties. A baby girl just 5 months old died yesterday after being left in a daycare van in Florida, according to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Serial killer Bobby Joe Long is scheduled to be executed today at Florida State Prison in Stark. Long was found guilty of killing 10 women in the Tampa Bay area in 1984. Emma, a healthy Shih Tzu mix, was euthanized to fulfill her late owner's dying wish that the dog be put down and then laid to rest with her. A man accused of running naked through Daytona International Airport, claiming a bomb was about to go off, entered a plea of no contest. A pilot flying from Canada to Orlando had his eyes burned by a green laser light, and mermaids are returning to Sea Life Orlando Aquarium later this month. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Sunshine Thursday and a few clouds at times with a high at 84 at the coast and 92 inland. Then clear Thursday night with a low in the mid to upper 60s inland, 72 along the coast. Friday, plenty of sunshine with a high of 83 at the coast but 94 inland. For Saturday, plenty of sunshine and hot. The high 86 at the coast, 97 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
In my life, I've learned an important lesson. My age doesn't define who I am. I do.
Comfort Keepers believes in the power of joy and purpose at any age.
In my life, there is a Comfort Keeper.
Comfort Keepers, elevating the human spirit.
Call 855-592-0013 to find uplifting in-home care for the senior in your life. That's 855-592-0013.
I'm Jennifer, the Executive Director of Palm Garden, and May is a big month in our industry. Today, I brought Annette Lotz with me, the Director of Clinical Services.
I'm happy to be here, Jennifer, and in May, we get to celebrate our wonderful nursing staff. They are truly ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, they are, Annette, and we are always looking for more excellent, caring nurses to join our Palm Garden family.
We sure are, but in the meantime,
Happy Nurses Week from Palm Garden.
Time Out Billiards and Buffet. The grand opening is this Friday, May 24th at 8 p.m. with special entertainment on hand, along with an outstanding American Fare buffet or sip a cocktail from the full bar. So bring your family, your friends, and rack up a game of 9-ball on the finest pool tables in the area. Time Out Billiards and Buffet. The grand opening is this Friday, May 24th at 8 p.m. Time Out Billiards and Buffet at 620 South Pine Avenue, Ocala, Florida, between the Ocala Police Department and the Rawhide Saloon. Call 352-444-POOL.
Hey, this is Matt from Crossroad Auto Sales. I want to invite you to come over and check out our vehicles. All of our vehicles at Crossroad Auto Sales go through a rigorous 100-point safety inspection. We work with most outside finance companies, and we even have in-house financing available. Stop by today at 1800 Northwest 10th Street or give me a call at 690-6695. That's 690-6695. Crossroad Auto Sales. We won't leave you stranded at the crossroad.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
Visit George Mangan Insurance in Ocala today at manganinsurance.com.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA.